the Dolphin guy, my brother's gonna
yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They go play action. Cousins. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35. Tua now on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's a foul.
This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just
all the way in for a highway touchdown. Durham Smythe doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. As his guys have opened up
I think I only need 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. Only.
Just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, Park?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Baby girl, the quality worth it. Yeah.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Oh, he fakes a spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Deshaun Hand. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and that will keep the deficit at 20.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
No. 9, 0, 10. No, it's 9, 11. 9, 11. 9, 0, 10. Come out.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just in the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time.
Durham Smythe. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Dolphins are able to stretch out their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? Well, we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens. Although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
My baby from the chat there.
On play action, Cousins. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Off the play fake, Cousins being chased out left. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Deshaun Hand. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's PI. I personally call it PI.
Vikings.
Great
play there. 29 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll run it with Madison. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they almost like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up. Touchdown! Durham Smythe, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, Feels a little bit more like a
I'm taking
basketball game where one team is pressing.
Offside.
It's a fake.
Offside.
They'll try and throw for it.
Offside.
And it's incomplete. And a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for two is denied. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty well done, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. Oh, this one, him may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. He's going to lose 19 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Let me get a little nautical with you, partner, because to me, that looked like a feeding frenzy of sharks. As soon as that play imploded, they all smelled blood in the water. Everyone screaming downhill, trying to get in on the hit for a big loss.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On first down, Tagovailoa.
It's about to be a touchdown after this play.
And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Tagovailoa to throw.
I never dropped my mouth. I never dropped my mouth.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Like an alpha hour. You could. Mine's gonna be charger.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua.
Hot Tua. Hot Tua.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Durham Smythe,
all the
touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they think...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down.
Still catching it.
Wind up incomplete.
I'm the man trying. Yeah, big green.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And I'm live too.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Sliding out of the pocket.
I'm supposed to
He's
call a
going to
PI.
find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Play action now. Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the middle of the field. A breakaway.
That shit was tough. Like that. So we did.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse from one sideline, or flip it over after that fumble return for touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first half performance.
And Parker, I know the saying in the NFL.
No, I can't.
No lead
You
is
have a
safe.
coat on.
And I want to let them try.
We'll get dressed.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
No,
And he
come
will
on, light on.
not make it to the goal line. It's his try for two. It's going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they've been porous all game long. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick.
I'm going to touch it.
How can you like to hit the new key that's cool?
And the Dolphins have got it. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game. We can kind of do what we want.
It's a gain of 34.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there. A breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
He that freaking dumb.
Out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Dang, Zero is little.
And he'll be out of bounds.
No, they cannot go to
It's good for a
the
dozen.
Dolphins because they got a little guy. They got a little guy.
They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down.
Oh.
Into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run.
That's all I need.
And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we're going to have a lot to fill.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets it in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they had 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, one more time.
No.
Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said leaving it there.
Oh, no,
so if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on
Oh
too
my,
many
I
play
couldn't
sheets, do
do
you?
that either.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Oh God,
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
I didn't know that one, huh?
Just outside of the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You didn't say play.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jefferson moving in motion left.
Yep, you are.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I know the play.
Throwing, Cousins. Dancing to his left.
Why did he keep on hitting Kylie?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again. As soon as he left the pocket, the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
4th down, Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 33 yards. And the Vikings just...
Do me a favor, Papa. Keep that spray from under there and spray that fucking hallway, bro.
Wait, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. Spray like everywhere. Shit. In the room right here too, Papa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, shut my door. Yeah, come on.
It pays off with 6 points. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there. They'll go for 2. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now Cousins fakes a jet sweep, and off play action, he wants to throw it.
I never saw that play.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And able to break
Oh
this
my
out
goodness,
all the way
that
to
is
the
right way up the
38-yard
middle.
line. Great return. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for
Did I get
someone
that?
flipping over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Oh.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert,
I'll go with
don't
plays
jump
like
early,
that.
and give them free yardage.
On 2nd down, Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Tua to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
All the time.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
Oh,
Now you got to
I know
worry a
what
little bit
that
about
is.
the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the first...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play fake. Cousins. His throw incomplete.
Smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yeah.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's safe to say there's been some questionable decisions out there so far.
My brother fit that quarterback. That's like the real quarterback. Yeah, he is the quarterback.
Picked off in this game.
Well,
4th down now.
he's the real quarterback.
On that one. Not have another turnover on his ledger.
And on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete.
If he passes that,
there. And now, this possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. What? Talk. I don't know. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a round is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The second half, I'd be cooking.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
I see everyone going to go straight.
Cousins steps away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top.
Sorry,
Coach, we'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter.
I have my phone back right there. I got my phone back right there. I get the ball.
The Dolphins
in front. They'll be
in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. On play action, here's Tua. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Caleb Evans. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. First down. Here's Cousins. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. Now Cousins steps away to his left. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now you got not go that far. Here as they fail to connect on third.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
You know that
Johnny Munn, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings were able to claw one back. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for two.
I'm winning by like 30.
Receiver in motion right.
Like 39.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to make it to the end zone.
That was like
and that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Call that an 84-yard kick return. And the Dolphins have got it on cruise control.
You got the best in the
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so two remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That was almost
looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
All right, now here we go. To throw is Cousins. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long.
I feel like this whole game's over.
Flush to his right.
You cannot run that.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran over the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a first down?
Now Cousins on 4th down.
Wow.
And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. And they're down to...
Wait, let me go behind. Look. He stepped out of balance. Look. Who catched it? I think it was right here. Look. Look, see? He stepped out of balance.
Here in this second half. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here.
No more touchdown. Let them touch it first, and then we go.
And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very... Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it.
You know I play home.
No fear in the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And they'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with our second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Dolphins get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake him. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And the Dolphins have got it. And did the Dolphins get it? Yes. Miami football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.